Hi guys, this is Samuel Lofts Journey. I see many are appreciating these short videos that we are doing, especially those who want to learn more about pigeon sport. They are really understanding more, and it's very good to understand the sport before you start racing or participating. Knowledge is very key in this industry. Well, we had our weekend during our racing at our Val Club. Our first bird to come home on the young, it was Z820, or should I say none other than Z820 VPU 5787. Her name is Kibiakon. Kibiakon, I named her, is a Kenyan middle distance champion. I love sports. I used to do sports when I was young again. She is a middle distance champion, Kibiakon. Her name is Faith Kibiakon. So I chose her to name this pigeon. She deserves that name. She's a middle distance champion, a real fighter woman. She's a fighter. She left recently to go and give birth. She came back, still became champion. That Kenyan, you know, when she runs, you can see she goes all out and she pushes. She's a fighter. So I named this pigeon as. So if you remember very well, last week she was first club. She was first club last week, a 9th VPU union against 1,136 birds. And yesterday again, she was second club yesterday and 19th VPU union against 1,131 birds consecutively. She went to the race last week. This is a third race. She went last week to the race. She was first. I took her back again. She went yesterday 408 kilometers. So 2 weeks in a row, she's going on 400 Ks. She's scoring first. Yesterday she scored second. I don't know. I think I'll send her for the third time. She was a very powerful hen. Full of life. Health is well. She's fine. If you open the mouth, as you know, the breathing, the slit is very small. So she's well. She's very healthy. And she is a daughter of ZA15 WRPA 1009, Casbur and Chipo. Got it from Billy, kitchen brand. And the mother actually is ZA18 TRPF 13180. It's a Smith and Bauer hearing from the line of Little Star. So these pigeons are doing very, very well. I'm very happy. You can see the wing. Superstar hen. Is the eye superstar. Beautiful pigeon. Well, on the same day as we say that pigeon sport, we enter in multiple races. I race on club. I love club races, though they are dying. But I'm hoping they will be revived, as I'm also doing my best to put more youth in, because nothing can replace club races. It's a family sport. Yesterday I was actually waiting for the birds with my kids. I asked my daughter to join me for ushering the birds in, and she asked me one question: will I blow the whistle? Said yes. She was there. She was blowing the whistle. The young boy, we called him the spotter. He had to spot the birds from the sky, and he had to inform us, yes, the bird coming. Then my daughter would blow. Then we usher, push the birds inside the loft. It was a fun day. It was not so cold yesterday, but there was a lot of wind, and we had to stand in the wind, usher the birds inside, because I'm putting the love in the sport so that they can love the sport. So, well, on the same day yesterday, Saturday, this weekend was not bad. We had here ZA20 VPU 5707 BP Cock. His name is Sun 39. This bird's father was my Casbur. He was a Casbur cock. I bred it myself. I still have the parents. He was 1349. His ring number is 1349. I called him 1349. He is a Kaspoor cock. Was a Kaspoor cock. He was a consistent pigeon, very healthy. The mother actually is a Kaspoor. She's very healthy up to now. She could lay as many eggs as you can know, feed babies. We had less deaths in her babies. We had less deaths. Almost all her babies grew well, strong, raised well. But you looked at the condition of that hen after laying 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds. Very healthy, in good condition. Very good conditions. It's a Kaspoor. I think from the Heidi lines. It was a Kaspoor from the Heidi lines. I think I got it from Billy Kitchen brand. Very healthy Kaspoor. Very small, strong pigeon. 1349 was the same. He has his sister called 1331. Also very healthy hen. She was more of a middle distance. From middle distance, she would perform. Also very consistent. You know, she would hit top 5, but top 10, top 10. 1349 was top 20, top 10, but always the first pigeon home. And I was a bit frustrated. I thought that pigeon had the potential to win feds and etc., but he was consistent. Never got sick. Even when sometimes you'd find other birds out of condition, that pigeon never lost condition, never sick. You can send him every week to the race. You'd come, he would be on the score sheet. It's very rarely would I see 1349, down, a bit tired, even from a race. A very quiet cock. I loved that cock. This is his son. Here he was not paired to the Kaspoor. He was paired to my Gabi hen. There I got Gabi van den Appel. There I got from my friend Peter. Original Gabi. Very beautiful. I have beautiful Gabis, Gabi birds from the master himself. They bred this cock, ZA20 VPU 5707. Last week he was 3rd club and 12th union out of 1,136 birds, and yesterday he was 7th club. So here's this beautiful cock, very beautiful. Look very much like the father, the body, but the hen is infused. Those Gabis are very strong. They are very, very, very strong pigeons. But looks like his father was like this, very inquisitive. If you did not handle him well, he could break away. So this is our cock, son 1349. Just waiting for more results. I think I'll retire him after the season. He'll go to the breeding loft. Same race on those were young. Same race on the old. ZA20 VPUD 3645, 408 kilometers, Redesberg, Gauteng combined. This pigeon yesterday was second club, 13 union, 1,134. The father, none other than ZA10 THU 10518, Joanne, Tom Locke. Bought from Smith and Bauer auction. I bought Joanne. I bought the mother of Golden Princess. I bought Golden Princess. I bought the brother of Golden Princess. I bought the sister of Golden Princess. I bought Smith and Bauer hearing cock that has bred for me the hen that has bred last week's winner and yesterday's second place. And I bought another hearing, Smith and Bauer hearing hen that also bred a very good bird that raced in a $1 million race. It was coming very well, flying in front. So the Smith and Bauer auction, I need to say, we need to give credit where it's due. It's working out now for me. These pigeons are the best. Tom Locks are known. Now this cock, Tom Lock, Joanne, it's very old, 2010, still breeding winners. This is a 2020 bird, still breeding winners. He's well known in South Africa. And the mother is NL14 1061661, daughter Miss Lucky from Peter van der Merwe. Very good fancier, very nice man. I visited personally. He handle these pigeons for me. These are the best, and it is the best. And this has become now a click pair. Joanne and Miss Luck have become a click pair. They are just breeding winners. second place winners. They are winning all the time. And good news, one of the babies from this pair will be sold on Top Pigeon auction. It will be available on Top Pigeon auction. Only one baby will be available. Please prepare yourself to buy one, because I'm telling you, you'll not go wrong. First of all, with Tom Locks, but above all with Joanne. This pigeon is known. He bred many winners for Smith and Bauer, and he is breeding winners for me myself. And my hen, Peter van der Merwe, he's in the Netherlands. He's known very well, and this hen is breeding winners for me. Don't miss that auction. So she was second club yesterday and 13th VPU Union. Beautiful hen, very muscular, full of character. If you can hear her now, she's crying. She wants to fly. She wants to move. Very, very nice back. The condition. Our pigeons are very, very healthy. We only had problems of worms. Even last week, these pigeons went to the race and we found worms in the loft. So we don't know. But overall, they are very healthy. Here's the wing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Full of vitality. Full of vitality. Beautiful hen. Beautiful hen. Beautiful hen. We had a marvelous weekend this past weekend. Great weekend in the pigeon sport. You'll not win all the time, not do good all the time, and that's part of this journey, to share with you our highs and lows. Be happy for those who win. Be happy if it's a sportsmanship, and you'll also win. You know, if you have the right pigeons, you will win. The secret in pigeon sport is pigeons. Pigeons. Yes, there are a lot of pigeons out there that have good pedigrees, but they don't do nothing. You must know what you are doing. But pigeon sport is pigeon. Get the right pigeons. And sometimes invest in the top pigeons. When you invest, you'll not get instant results. Some do, it depends. And sometimes the guys can laugh, the guys can criticize, spend so much money, it's rubbish and this. You'll not. You will get your investment, the return on your investment. Because good pigeons never lie. You might not get the crossings right in the beginning, but you will eventually get the crossings right. Good advice, of course. Understand your loft and your beds, because pigeons they differ. Certain breeds lines can work for somebody, they might not work for you. Certain lines can work. You are your own creator in your loft. You create, you breed, you create things, and that's where my passion is. It's in breeding more than racing. I love breeding. I enter the loft, I look at pigeons, and I don't breed by pedigrees. I first breed by looking at the beds. That's my first one. Then secondly, I look at the pedigrees. But I look at the pigeons and I start breeding the pigeons. And after that I do pedigree. If you look at Belgium, that's how they bred top winners in the past. Pedigrees were not so much important until it became professionalized in terms of selling. Then they began to look at pedigrees. But in the past, Belgium, they did not have pedigrees. They looked at pigeon, they looked at winners, they look at performers, they look at certain things and they breed. Well, we come from a good weekend in the club races, scoring second club and young birds, second club, old birds, and our one loft races, our Vic Fall birds. They also did exceptionally well. In hotspot 4, we did very well. Our first bird to come, it was our ninth position, scoring ninth and winning prize money in 374 kilometers, 2,920. Here's the best part that everybody is waiting for: pedigree. Who are the parents of this bird? 443 Cyril 20 ZA, name Hlubi Knowles 2. The father of this bird is a cock 6657 NWH15N. Also, it's from Europe. I got it from my friend Peter. You can see the pedigree there. He is born from the son He's the son of Dejan, 6 times first. First national ace pigeon. And double ask first national ace pigeon. And the grandmother also is 6 times first national pigeon, ace pigeon. So it's a powerful pedigree. And the mother, none other than NL 14 1061661, Miss Lucky, or daughter Miss Lucky. She is really starting to be a best breeder in my loft. I'm just going to show her profile alone right now and just read her performances up to this last performance, which was the 9th in the hotspot 4. Our second pigeon was 18th in this carnival hotspot 4. 18th, ZA20 TRPF 5754, Hlubi white flight. The father is it's a white flight bought from Smith and Bauer auction. Tom Locke, the direct brother of Golden Princess. These pigeons are doing wonders. And our 80th bird in this loft, it's from my pair, one of my best pairs. The cock I bought from Pipa, Alphonse Glass, DV 15 200 0507. Fantasia. His name is Fantasia. One of my best cocks. He's promising. He has bred a bird that flew very well in $1 million. He's promising. It's coming. Paired to AU 17 GFL 810 Rising Sun, Ghana's hen. Now I'll tell you something. This hen is going to be the best breeding hen in the world, especially for Samuel Lofts. She entered the loft. She's a very strong, very beautiful hen. Even the pedigree, Mike Garnas prophesied and said this hen will be the best breeder, and she has become. She entered my loft. She did wonders. She has already bred well on club and on fed, and she's already bred well in one loft races. She's going to be one of my best breeders in the loft. That's the mother, Mike Garnas, Rising Sun. So overall, we had 3 birds in the top 100 winning prize money: 9th position, 18th position, and 80th position. So we are moving as Samuel Lofts, and we are improving in one loft races every year. We are improving. I'm studying the races. I'm studying the birds. I know what is needed. I don't just buy pigeons. I don't just go buy any pigeon. I get a lot of offers. I think everybody wants to sell pigeon. They contact me. They think I buy every bird. Unfortunately, I don't buy every pigeon. I buy pigeons. I select pigeons, and pigeons that I know that are needed in my loft in order for us to breed the kind of pigeons that will be world champions. It's small steps. We are still down there, but I think we are coming to win races. Thank you very much to all those who watch and who subscribe to us by walking this journey of Samuel Lofts, and I believe your journey of pigeon racing will be great. Be happy, help those who can help in the sport. Don't be jealous. Just be happy and help those who can help. You'll be great as well in the sport. Thank you very much.